insurance sector is adversely affecting the national interest of the country. Sir, Article 348 of the Constitution clearly provides that the authoritative text of the bill to be introduced in either house of the Parliament, and all of acts passed by the Parliament shall be in English language.
So, आज हालात इस हाउस में ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए. मैं आपके प्रोटेक्शन चाह रही हूँ.
The government slogans are incorporated in the bill. ये जो सबकी बीमा, सबकी सुरक्षा, ये सब गवर्नमेंट का स्लोगन है कि बिल का लैंग्वेज नहीं होना चाहिए.
And I'm sure this is also going to have a lot of voice of protest. Common citizens insurance. If anyone thought of it at a mass scale, it was Prime Minister Modi. Jeevan Jyoti Suraksha Bima Yojana. Where did it come from? Atal Pension Yojana. Where did it come from? And today they want to talk about welfare measure and insurance. Very welcome to talk. And I will say more about what Prime Minister Modi did. No need to shout me down. No need to shout me down. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, I rise to move for leave to introduce a bill further to amend the Insurance Act 1938, the Life Insurance Corporation Act 1956, and the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority Act 1999.
Shri N.K. Premchandan.
Sir, I rise to oppose the introduction of the bill, the Sabka Bima, Sabki Raksha Amendment of Insurance Laws Bills 2025. The first objection is regarding the title of the bill. Sir, the Sabka Bima, Sabki Suraksha Amendment of Insurance Laws Bills 2025. Previously, so many amendments of the insurance laws have come to this House, and it is Insurance Laws Amendment Bill. So there is a specific provision in the legislative process. Colon sector is very specific that the title of the bill should convey the message regarding the intent and content of the bill has to be explicitly given to the public or given to the people at large, so that the title will be very care enough to be drafted. Bima Sabka Suraksha. So it has nothing to do, the title of the bill has nothing to do with the contents of the bill, number one. And now, sir, coming to the contents of the bill, is it helping the poor people and the marginalized section of the society? 100% of the FDI in the life insurance corporation as well as in any insurance sector. So 100% FDI in the insurance sector is adversely affecting the national interest of the country. And another provision, I have no time because its merits is not to be discussed. And another provision is regarding the commission of the life insurance corporation agents and other insurance agents. That will be discussed, that will be determined by the Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India according to the new provision. In the original bill, it is to be decided by the Parliament and the rules and regulations made by the Parliament. But it is quite unfortunate to note that Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India is given the authority to describe and determine the commission of the LIC agents. Even now itself, it is very well known to all. Several times I have raised the issue of the LIC agents in the House because the commission has drastically reduced, and thereby the number of LIC agents have come down like anything. Sir, the LIC agents are the backbone of the LIC industry, Life Insurance Corporation, but unfortunately they have not been taken care of. Sir, this point of order is not political in nature, please. Sir, it goes to the constitutional validity, legislative discipline, and legal certainty of parliamentary legislation. Sir, Article 348 of the Constitution clearly provides that the authoritative text of the bill to be introduced in either house of the Parliament, and all of acts passed by the Parliament shall be in English language unless Parliament by law otherwise provides. This constitutional mandate remains unchanged and binding on this House. Sir, one more, sir. This position is further reinforced. This position is further reinforced by the Official Languages Act of 1963. Please, whatever the ruling given by the Honorable Speaker, we are ready to abide by it. But we would like to have a ruling on this. Sir, the position is further reinforced by the Official Languages Act of 1963, while the Act encourages the use of Hindi for official purposes of the Union. It expressly continues the use of English for parliamentary business, including bills and acts. The Act permits Hindi translations to be supplied to members of Parliament and to the public for convenience, but it does not authorize the mixing of languages or the insertion of Hindi words within the authoritative English text of the bill. This is the clear provision by Article 348 as well as the Official Languages Act of 1963.
Amendment of Section 2CA of the bill. The insertion of a class A and B are against the interest of national insurance companies as A shall not apply to an insurer or insurance intermediary in any special economic zone, including international financial services centers set up under the provisions of the Special Economic Zones Act 2005, sir. B shall apply to the insurer or insurance intermediary in any special economic zone, including international financial services centers set up under the provisions of the Special Economic Zones Act 2005, sir. With such exceptions, modifications and adaptations as may be specified in the notification facilitate 100% foreign players in the insurance sector, sir. That is my objection. This is untenable and unjustifiable as it is against the Indian insurance sector, sir. In the view of the above objections, I respectfully submit that the bill is liable to be rejected at the very threshold, being beyond the jurisdiction of Parliament and violative of the Constitution of India, sir.
Under Rule 72(1) of the Rules of Procedure, I oppose the introduction of the Sabka Bima, Sabki Raksha Amendment of Insurance Laws Bill 2025. So this is another example of Hindiization of legislation in this country. You give the name of the bill in a way that Hindi is introduction, and then the government slogans are incorporated in the bill. ये जो सबकी बीमा, सबकी सुरक्षा, ये सब गवर्नमेंट का स्लोगन है. बिल का लैंग्वेज नहीं होना चाहिए. So lastly, I want to say that in the insurance sector we are working backwards. Jawaharlal Nehru nationalized the life insurance sector in '56. Indira Gandhi nationalized the general insurance sector in 1972. And now we are working backwards. Slowly IRDA was set up in 1999, and now 100% FDI in insurance sector is being allowed. This is going to favor the corporates and not the common people, common insurance. Insurance, common insurance.
अध्यक्ष जी, विधेयी क्षमता का अभाव है. बीमा सामान्यतः यूनियन लिस्ट एंट्री 47 में है, लेकिन निम्न परिस्थितियों में विधायी क्षमता का प्रश्न उठाता है, राज्य पर अनिवार्य वित्तीय दायित्व डालता है, राज्य स्वास्थ्य योजना और राज्य बीमा ढांचों को बिना सहमति के बाध्य करता है, राज्य सूची समवर्ती सूची के विषयों में अप्रत्यक्ष हस्तक्षेप करता है तथा यह संघीय ढांचे का उल्लंघन बनता है जो संविधान की मूल संरचना का हिस्सा है. अध्यक्ष जी, अनुच्छेद 14 में समानता का उल्लंघन है. यदि यूनिवर्सल इंश्योरेंस कहा गया है पर न्यूनतम बीमा राशि तय नहीं, लाभ असमान, अनिश्चित या विवेकाधीन है, यह मनमाना कानून बनता है. अनुच्छेद 21 जीवन और स्वास्थ्य का अधिकार स्वास्थ्य बीमा और अधिकार की तरह प्रस्तुत किया गया है, परंतु कोई कानूनी रूप से परिवर्तनीय अधिकार नहीं, कोई गारंटी लाभ नहीं है.
इस संदर्भ में मैं सदन को ये बताना चाहता हूं कि सबका बीमा सबकी रक्षा बीमा विधि संशोधन विधेयक 2025 को प्राधिकृत पाठ अंग्रेजी भाषा में ही है. इस विधेयक के नाम में हिंदी और अंग्रेजी दोनों भाषाओं के शब्दों का प्रयोग किया गया है. इस संदर्भ में मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि किसी भी सरकारी विधेयक के नाम का चयन करना मंत्रालय का अधिकार क्षेत्र में आता है. माननीय मंत्री जी, कुछ इस विषय पर बोलना चाहेंगे आप? सबने बोल लिया
सर, सभी विषयों में
नहीं, आप संक्षिप्त में दे दें इनका जवाब.
दे देते हैं सर,
संक्षिप्त में.
हाँ जी सर. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सर, several points. With due respects, of course, I'll address each of the points, sir. But many of the issues raised are legitimately issues that has to be part of the debate itself. To object to the introduction is not, I think, absolutely necessary, because you've given time for the discussion, and issues such as, and I'm a bit disappointed, issues such as, sir, अधिकार के बारे में ही बात करते हुए, because Speaker has asked me to say a few words on it, I'm saying everything is subject to the chair. Everything is subject to the direction given by the chair, and I am also subject to the direction given by the Honorable Speaker, sir. So with your permission, because you're given, I am going to have to answer this. No need to shout me down. No need to shout me down. It is on the call of the Honorable Speaker that I've gotten up to give some comments on this. Sir, Speaker, sir, आपके अनुमति से आपके बुलाने में मैं खड़े होकर के मेरे पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू बोल रही हूँ. सो आज हालात इस हाउस में ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए. मैं आपके प्रोटेक्शन चाह रही हूँ, मंत्री हो या मेंबर हो, आपके प्रोटेक्शन के अनुसार ही हम जाते हैं, आपके प्रोटेक्शन के कारण ही हम आगे बढ़ते हैं. क्योंकि आपने बुलाया, may I have to say a few things. Many of the points, sir, are very much a part of what the discussion could be on. And therefore, to object to the introduction, at the introduction stage itself, questions the legislative competence. And I don't think there is a question on the legislative competence of the government to bring this into this House. One. Second, sir, I take the example when I say there are points which honorable members have raised, which can be part of the discussion, such as Honorable Member N.K. Premchandran talking about commissions for LIC agents. Very much a part of what we are going to discuss. And in fact, let me even give one point already on that. Fixing commission for LIC agents is already a part of the regulator in the sense that he fixes the upper cap, and below which is what the agents are given to collect, not to go beyond it. Isn't it already with the IRDAI? So please, everything is subject to discussion. Everything under your guidance will go either into the record or not. Everything will, under your direction, be acceptable or not. And therefore, that is one point, sir. Second is, Honorable Member Selva Ganapati, talking about welfare measure, insurance. Sir, it was, and let me say this, and I'm sure this is also going to have a lot of voice of protest. Common citizens' insurance, if anyone thought of it at a mass scale, it was Prime Minister Modi. Jeevan Jyoti Suraksha Bima Yojana, where did it come from? Atal Pension Yojana, where did it come from? These are points, these are common people's insurance coverage being given at a very nominal premium, and that is given by Honorable Prime Minister. That is a scheme, all these are included. All these are included as a scheme by Honorable Prime Minister. And today they want to talk about welfare measure and insurance. Very welcome to talk. And I will say more about what Prime Minister Modi did because of financial inclusion. And that is the reason why in this country, during COVID also, we could give insurance coverage to people. So there are every one of them which are subject to the discussion of this bill rather than question the introduction itself. So with your permission, sir.
शाम को जब इस पे चर्चा करेंगे डिटेल 4 बजे, जब डिटेल सारी बात पर चर्चा होगी, आज ही करेंगे. प्रश्न ये कि विधेयक को पुनर्स्थापित करने की अनुमति प्रदान की जाए. जो सदस्य इसके पक्ष में हाँ कहें, जो सदस्य विरोध में ना कहें. मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष में अनुमति प्रदान की जाती है. माननीय मंत्री विधेयक को पुनर्स्थापित करें.